Matter of fact, I feel like this is going to get under angles. All right, we are live. We are back again with Emerson versus Rutgers. Should be a great college game coming up ahead of us right here. We got the referees. Got the referees putting the ball on the field. We have the starting lineup, so we are about to get started. Rutgers, are you ready? Oh, and they're off. It's like we've got Rutgers first starting with the quad ball. Looking to see how this offense shapes up. Take it around in the back. Beater's waiting with a quick beat. The ball movement continues. Shot goes wide. They still got the ball. It's like Emerson with early dodgeball control. See how they use that in their defense. Pressing up with the chaser. They'll just reset themselves back to midfield. Really looking to get some points out of this initial drive. And it goes. But the call is beat before, so no good. That wind beginning to make an impact as well in this game, blowing over the hoops. And blowing up my microphone. Didn't get it upstream, but the wind destroyed our entire tent in between this game and the previous one. So we'll have to see how that affects the play on the field. Delayed penalty called by the AR against Rutgers. The goal is initially called good. However, depending on what it is, that could negate this first score. Thanks. Yeah, it looks like we're getting a brief respite from the worst of the winds. Okay, and the call is dangerous kick on. So Emerson really looking to drive after that penalty. Driving in, jumping, shooting, but despite the goal ref's insistence, head ref rules that is no good. However, the drive's not over, and the second attempt goes through. So first points of the game go to Emerson. Rutgers looking to move the ball around the outside, seeing who can be the one to drive in. Nobody yet, but they're keeping that ball moving, keeping it moving around the edges. Oh, going for the reverse dunk. Initial indication was that it might have been good. However, crews are going to confer about this and make sure nothing illegal happened on that play. So contact from behind cold on Rutgers. So that's going to be another cold negating. But it's not going to be good for their accumulation. Also, not going to be good if it keeps negating successful drives. So Rutgers driving around behind. They dish the pass off to the left. Going for the shot, no good, but rebounded by Emerson. Knocked it out. But to make sure the player releases after the ball is out, can't continue contact once the ball carrier's lost it. But that's enough to stop that drive. And Rutgers will see if they can put the ball through the hoop without getting a yellow card at the same time. Quick warning from the referee not to stall. Out and the beaters will make quick work of that drive. Which again, and see if this time. Will go through this blocked, but picked up again. Oh, that would have been an easy goal, but the pass was too wide. The Emerson chaser had to go out to get it instead of being able to dunk. And it was just Aaron Rivers, the wind that we keep seeing blowing over those middle hoops. Those goal wraps are getting very busy this game, falling over about once every couple seconds. So those guys come back, take the benefits that you get in there and put the hand through the post to trying to chance. Which, of course, I had to say because as the gusts stopped, the player recognized an opportunity and put one in from distance. That is 10 points for Rutgers. No foul this time. So we're tied at 10. Right. Ooh, Emerson Chaser stripped. They tried to make that shot. Play stop. Plea for a warning from the referee towards looked like an Emerson player coach to keep the extracurricular comments to a minimum. Because we're over the 5 minute mark, just 10-10. Pretty good defense being played by these teams, not allowing a lot of easy intrusions in, into the keeper zone. There's also not a lot of penalties. But that's 2 goals in a row with the long shots. Have to see if they can keep that up because it's just on again, off again. Some very big wind gusts coming in through here. You can probably see the things blowing around in the background. You can see the wind in the players' uniforms. Just keep starting and stopping, starting and stopping. And if it ever becomes consistent, those long shots are not going to be a reliable option. Pass barely stays in bounds for Emerson. So the Emerson keeper's not able to cleanly field that, but able to pick it up on the second attempt. Still looking to drive. Ball is taken out. Player goes to the ground, tries to make that desperate shot. It's too high. And Rutgers will take over. Long shot's a little too high that time, as it will harmlessly sail out of bounds, and the Emerson keeper will take over. Do you want me to jump on? Do you want to? Go for it. We're going to have a change of commentators here. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey y'all, this is Keegan Army Miller. No rosters in front of me and do the best I can here as Emerson has control and walks the ball up the pitch. Slow look here. 2-2 set from Rutgers. Pass goes far side. Keeper picks it up. Back top middle. Shot no good. Byron Ing with the knockdown and looking to run against two dodgeballs. Makes a dodge on the first one. Has some pass options. Goes for the shot. No good, says the goal ref. Good, says the AR and the head referee. That's going to be another goal for Byron Ing in this Rutgers side. I think he already has a hat trick in this game.
What is it not right for? It is two negative movies.
Emerson here, slowly moving up. They've had control for a few possessions, but Rutgers is still beating them on the fast break a little bit. Same look as last time. Far side pass, keeper picks it up. Keeper takes the pass middle, drives right. Passes left. Keeper going to pick it up again from this Rutgers defense. Drive right, shoot middle, sails over the top, and that's going to be another turnover here for Emerson as Rutgers looks to expand on this 2-goal lead. Rutgers here taking it over half. Near side with the beater in front. We'll see if they try to win control back or just go for the goal. Driving to the middle. Shot in. Good. Bar down. That one goes through 4-1. If you're going to give this Rutgers team an open look, they'll take the shots. So teetering here on range as these two just keep blowing down in a strong wind. Slow look from Emerson. So that middle hoop just keeps falling down on them. And that pass sailed with the wind. You could see it curve. And that's going to be yet another turnover here. Though Emerson managed to keep it in from going out of bounds. Now Rutgers is going to run it with beaters in front. Keeper driving the look. Good beater play there from Emerson, although now they got beat out. That's keeper ball. And Emerson gets a good fast break stop there, although they do lose control. Probably a trade Rutgers was willing to make there. As once again, these teams keep the same looks. This time, pass comes near side. Not quite handled cleanly, but kept in bounds. Met by the keeper. Looking to drive past this keeper. Back up top to Emerson's. And then a good beat there from Mendoza of Rutgers. And running again is this Rutgers team. Slowing it down a little bit. Pass near side. Met by Chaser here from Emerson. And then another shot. Back-to-back goals for this Rutgers Chaser. 5-1, and it's starting to get away from Emerson. About 9 minutes left here until the 20-minute stoppage and the flag runner coming out. Near side. Working the left side here these last two possessions as Rutgers does have control. Looks like they've dropped into a 1-3 set on defense. Pass goes back up top. The beat comes through from Mendoza. Rutgers off and running. One dodgeball to beat. That beater is beat out. Rutgers keeper gets out in front of everybody, and it's 6-1. Emerson with the one fast break stop, but it's something they've really struggled with here against Rutgers. They've played pretty good defense against Rutgers half court. But so far, that has not been enough to keep them in range here. Pass far side. Stalling warning given by head referee. Little pump fake here as the keeper looking to make a hit or a block. Pass comes near side. Fakes left, goes right. Shot, no good. High. Recovered by Emerson behind. Turnover was called beat before that ball came out. And Rutgers here looks like they'll keep it slow as they've managed to have control here. They're going to run some beater steps. Keeping it slow. Their side now. Front. Nothing doing. Pass it back up towards the middle here. Keeper takes the shot low. Blocked by a dodgeball. Went right back, and this shot is good. I'm not sure I've ever seen that in a game. A really low shot that had no chance at going in gets knocked down by a dodgeball. And the Rutgers keeper was able to recover and score to make this 7-1. Emerson running some steps here. As they take the quad ball over half. Looks like Rutgers has been 1-3, controlling 2-2 with that. So controlling out 1-3, a little bit of speed there from Emerson's beaters. Beat, that's no good. The ball went through the hoop, but it was beat before. It's Rutgers beaters. The wind blowing all over the place. Four of the 6 hoops are down right now. 2 on each side. Only a small hoop left standing. Head referee waved off the goal ref here. So there's only 1 hoop for Rutgers to score on. And not a great chance here. If they have any chance at all, they're going to need their beaters to really put in a lot of work. Kept in bounds there, just barely. Back up top to the keeper. The beaters have just take the reset. I think with the reset, they're able to request the hoops be stood up. Rutgers sideline is yelling at them. Yeah, so officially, once they took that reset, which they now have met. Big time winds here. Otherwise, the weather is beautiful. Sun's out, pretty warm when there's not big gusts of wind. Play is going to restart here. Rutgers with speed this time. They now have 3 hoops to try to score on. Their side. Back left. There's a credit stop to the case. Shot. This time, Emerson with more speed than we've seen from them on the video. So, yeah. Left, right, the beat comes in and makes contact, but Emerson is able to maintain possession. Step left, out, and then the pass goes high at the wind. As we've had some huge gusts here in the last 2 or 3 minutes, just about the 15-minute mark here of this game. Rutgers taking a reset once again because, again, that are not the small hoop have fallen over. I still don't think the Rutgers players really understand what they need to do to get stood back up. And like the ball carrier was trying to take to the head ref. The head ref was clearly saying some sort of the party, the dodgeball, not able to get the beat. Because there's a stoppage now, the middle hoop for the Emerson side is going to get stood up. It's quickly becoming the main story of this game in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Again, that middle hoop falls down on Emerson. They only have 2 to score on. That's going to put Rutgers back into the 2-2 set instead of the 1-3. Though control is now with Emerson, and now there's been a stalling warning here. Tries to drive right, goes up, shoots, and it went. Good goal from Emerson to make it 7-2. Good move to go right, jump, and then shoot at a downward angle, went right over the head of that Rutgers defender. Play across half once again. Far side pass on the bounce. More on, at least for the moment, for Rutgers here. I almost feel like both teams need to speed up their offenses. And as I say that, one of the hoops falls. We're really not sure what to do here. They're trying to win control. Until they have started warning for themselves. Fake right goes left. The pass over the top. The beat came through. That's no good. But recovered by Rutgers and put through the only hoop left standing. It is. Emerson keeping this one. They do have control. One of their beaters is way off in front of the play, but it looks like Rutgers is not interested in trying to make a play for control here. It's now Emerson comes over half, about 2.5 minutes left until the 20-minute period. Far side. Attempt to win control here is going to result in no dodgeballs at all from Rutgers. The drive comes to the left, over the top of that same defender as last goal. It's 8-3. Rutgers, though, responding with speed despite the fact that Emerson has 2. And now they slow it up, seeing they did not have a fast break opportunity. Stalling warning again here. A little bit of pass here between 2 of the Rutgers players. Back left. I think they're going to get in trouble for stalling again if they don't make a move here soon. Pass, far side. This one's closer to the hoops. Pass behind. Ing is beat out. I think when Byron Ing is on the field, Emerson's plan is just to make sure that he's covered by a chaser or beater kind of at all times here and make Rutgers score through somebody else. So 8-3. And Emerson's on a little bit of a run here. I think and it can make things interesting if they could get a goal and a stop here for the 20-minute period. Far side. Stalling warning again. Drive to the middle, picked up by Ing. Trips over the top. I'm not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Either way, it rolls out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover for Emerson. Inbounds 2 seconds here to 20. They elect to pull this for last possession, although Chris Lecomte has been giving out stalling warnings left and right, so I'm not sure they'd even be able to hold a possession that long without getting noted by the ref for that. Aggressive defense there from Emerson, though. Almost causes the turnover. The beat comes in to save it. Heads up play there from Rutgers beaters. Pass. Nope, it was a shot. No good. Somebody got a hand on it. Rutgers, though, recovers from behind. The drive. 3 players guarding 1 hoop. And they managed to get the stop. Rutgers couldn't find the open hoop. Emerson now driving up the pitch. Going to be picked up by the keeper. Slams it down. This should be last possession unless they throw it away here pretty quickly. Ing takes it away. Off and running. Looking back. Ing quickly through moments after of past possession, and it is going to be a 9-3 lead for Rutgers here at 20 minutes. That will put the set score at 150, and Rutgers has a commanding lead.
Put a hand here and hold the screen. Yeah. Or just get one thing. Yeah. Give me a second.
So, as we are at our 20-minute stoppage here in this game between Rutgers University and Emerson College at the Howard County Qualifier, Rutgers is leading 9-3. Emerson looked pretty good, kind of between like the 15 and 18-minute marks. But kind of near the end in that last minute or two before 20, they had some unforced errors, and Rutgers was able to tack onto their lead. The Rutgers team that definitely has aspirations to make a deep run at this tournament. I'm sure their coaching staff has talked about winning it as a goal. And Emerson, this Boston area, what's going on? That has had some lean years here. Emerson has. They has ideas and knows what they're doing. Some of the passes have gone awry. The wind is definitely responsible for some of that, but they're playing some pretty athletic stops against this Rutgers team. They haven't been afraid to jump out, make some hits, and that's caused some panic and turnovers against this Rutgers side. As now